Hello, welcome to my review of Bizarrely Pokemon Master, episode 9 and 10. So episode 9, pretty fantastic. Like, probably best episode of the series, if I'm being honest. So Team Rocket just finally get their Pokemon back. Everything that was at HQ comes back to them. And, well, really the plot is kind of simple. So what they do is they kind of, like, set this trap up where their Pokemon will, like, lead and separate each members of a group. So, you know, Brock will be taken away by, like, Yanmega and Amoonguss, while Misty will be fighting the Unova Pokemon, and then Ash will have to fight certain other Pokemon, so, like, Pikachu's on its own, because, well, really the highlight of this episode is Mime Jr. And this is fantastic, because they get to act like it's left Team Rocket, it's kind of been abandoned, and now Team Rocket's pursuing it to try and get revenge on it. Pikachu doesn't initially trust Mime Jr. once it figures out that it's Team Rocket's Mime Jr., but Ash wants to help, of course, so Pikachu kind of like reluctantly accepts it, and then eventually they're led into an ambush, where it's revealed that yes, Mime Jr. is still, well, evil, I guess. And that's the point where Ash kind of makes his return, and, well, Jesse gets kind of greedy and wants to capture like his Infernape and Hawlucha as well. So it's just a really fun episode. You get this, like, really cool plan from Team Rocket, honestly, and it makes just such great use of these Pokemon that have returned. What I don't get is why didn't Giovanni just send the Gacha again, you know? He just gives the Pokemon back. Okay, why didn't you do that in Journeys? I don't understand. But anyway, they are kind of thwarted by Latias at the end, where she comes down and she kind of like just throws him away with Psychic. I didn't like that, to be honest. I didn't really like it at all, because now Team Rocket's angry at each other. Now they're arguing and, oh no, now they split up. Great. Wonderful last episode, right? So that is our transition into episode 10. So Latias shows Ash that this Latios is struggling, and then Ash wants to go help that. So they go to go help out this Latios, and there's this Pokemon Hunter, very reminiscent of Hunter J, and they obviously couldn't use her because she's dead. But, you know, there's this guy riding, like, a Hydreigon, like, she rode her Salamence, he's got this, like, little beam thing that can turn Pokemon to, like, statues. It's very Hunter J. And honestly, he's not as intimidating as Hunter J either. So Latios is very distrusting of humans. So that shows Latios that he can trust Ash, because like he's fighting against this hunter and everything. And well, eventually, like in all the scuffling that takes place in this one cave, Latias ends up getting captured, and the hunter kind of like makes a run for it. And then that's when Ash sends out bloody Swellow. Yes, incredible. I love it. And Ash rides Latios to go and pursue this hunter as well. So Swellow's kind of like holding this hunter at bay. That's when like Ash and Latios show up, and they kind of like start to help deal with it, and they keep on up the pursuit and everything. And then that's kind of like when the hunter like kind of stays and is ready to fight. So Ash asks if it can command Latios, because Latios is kind of going crazy and like getting itself into this position where it's not really doing anything. So Ash kind of like takes command of it. The hunter's like, oh what, so Latios is trainer now? And Ash manages to like put this hunter down with the power of Latios, which is really cool to see. It is like great to see. And we've seen Ash commanding legendary Pokemon before, but hey, it's always really cool to see. Latios ends up beating the hunter. Latias ends up suspending the hunter with Psychic, and that's when Officer Jenny just kind of shows up. And then we get to the end of the episode. So, has this series been building up to the capture of Latias? No, it has not. Latios and Latias kind of like give Ash one last look, and then they fly off. And I mean, I know that's kind of disappointing because, well, Latias had been pursuing Ash this whole series, and it's basically just asking for help against this one hunter guy. I don't know, I think that is kind of underwhelming, but I'm not really super fussed, to be honest, because the episode was building up like more to Latios rather than Latias. But anyway, they kind of fly off, and, well, that's when we get to see Altomare. Like, literally from Movie 5, we're just in Altomare now, because they're flying by. We get to see the Movie 5 Latias, well, in Bianca form. But yeah, that's a really cool little reference, but ultimately, I don't think it really means too much, because what's their attachment to the city? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I did have a good time watching this episode, though. I did enjoy it a lot. Like, take it as a standalone story, I think it's pretty fine. As a bit of a, like, ending to Latias pursuing Ash, like she has been in this series, yeah, it's not really too great. But hey, I'm not really too fussed about it, to be honest.